that's better. The right way up now. Just try and get this up on my iPad so that I can see what's going on. Now, unfortunately, I think you guys can also see my iPad, but it'll have to do, I think, at the moment. Unfortunately, I think you guys can also see my iPad, but it'll have to do, I think, at the moment. Oh, this is scary. I don't normally go live. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a card with the new Pansy patch stamp set and the Pansy Petals designer series paper, which is really, really cute. I've only got a small selection to show you here. This is just 6x6. I have got some 12x12, but I'm not going to drag that out now. So I'll just show you what it's like on here. So these are the leaves, and you can cut these out with the dies, but you can also fussy cut them because it's really, really easy. There's not much fiddly bits to do. And these are the pansy flowers, gorgeous colours, and these are all the new in colours. So there's pale papaya, fresh freesia, and the green on here is soft succulent and evening evergreen, and there's another one. What's the other one? Polished pink. I'm going to be using this one today. Isn't it pretty? Gorgeous. And look, my favourite gingham's back again. Love it, love it, love it. And this is pretty. On the back of that one, some stripes. It's a bit disconcerting because I can see it on my iPad and it's a bit delayed. So it's throwing me a bit. But you'll have to be kind to me because I don't normally do lives. Quite like that. That'd make a nice background. And that's nice, but a bit busy. Anyway, that's all of them, I think. So, I haven't got a sample to show you. I'm just going to be brave and go for it. It's called a box pleated card. And I've seen drapefold cards before, but not this box pleat. And it comes out like this. There we go. This is just a scrap piece that I tried it out with. So it's quite easy. It's just, you just need to be careful where you're scoring and how you fold it. So let's give it a whirl. The idea came from a lady called Iced Images on YouTube. So first of all, it's going to be a square card, and this card is 5 3/4 by 11 1/2, and scored and folded at 5 3/4. Okay, I'll put that over there for a minute, and then the matte layer is 5 1/2 squared. And then we've got this piece, which is 3 inches by 10 3/4. And this piece, which is the opposite, which is the other side to that, which is 3 inches by 5 1/2. So let me get the scoreboard and I'll show you how to score this one. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. So you're just going to score it at 3/4 and 1, then 1 3/4 and 2, 2 3/4 and 3, 3 3/4 and 4, 4 3/4 and 5, 5 3/4 and 6, 6 3/4 and 7, 7 3/4 and 8, 8 3/4 and 9, and 9 3/4 and 10. So it's a lot of scoring, but it is quite easy. So then you need to start folding and burnishing. So don't burnish too hard at first, just gently, because it is only design series paper and you don't want to crack it. So you just have to make sure that each time you fold that it lines up. And what you want is, hang on, it's a bit fiddly to get going, but once you get going it's going to go like that. So as you're going along, you've got a mountain and a valley, then a valley and a mountain, if that makes sense. So then the next one will be a mountain, then the little one will be a valley, oops, and then the next one's coming the other way, so it needs to go that way and that way, and turn it round and it's going that way and that way. It's probably easier to do it with your fingers first and then go over it, because it's only design series paper, so a finger crease is probably enough till you've finished it. So just keep going, working your way along like that. Oops, I'm getting all fingers and thumbs. Let's see what I'm doing. So again, till you get to the end, and then you can go back and burnish them all a little bit harder. There we go. So push a few together like that, and then give it a crease. It'll start to stay, and turn it over and do the same. Okay, so that is going to sit on there, and it will be a little bit, might be a little bit too long, but we'll just chop off the excess at the end. So first of all, we'll add that piece on, and then this piece will go over the top. So we'll glue that one on first. I love this gingham paper. It's my favourite. You can see me buying packs and packs of this stuff. So just add that to the top, and it needs to butt up to all of the edges. Like that. Now this is the tricky bit, because this needs to go flush with the edge there, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on the end of here and along the top here. And we'll go for it. So line it up as best you can, right up to the edge, and then just work your way along, pressing it down. I'm going to put some ribbon over the top which will keep it down. We'll just make a start. We'll just hold that down for a minute, like that, till it catches. There we go. I'll put a little bit more glue down this side here. And then press that one down. Go. And then we'll flip it over and we'll just chop off the excess. Like that. So there you go. That fits across there like that. So, can't see any comments, so I don't know whether there's anybody watching, but if you are, thank you. And I'll get the comments later. So this is going to sit on that, like that, and it's going to be a tentfold card, like that. But first of all, we're going to put some, get some ribbon and attach the ribbon. The ribbon I'm going to use is the new In Colour ribbon, and it's called Open Weave ribbon, and this is the Fresh Freesia. So I'm going to fix some of that over the top, like that, just a little bit down from the top. So we'll chop some of that off. And that's going to go across there like that, and then fasten on the back. And what I normally do is secure it with some sticky tape. So stick it on the back there. A little bit of sticky tape or washi tape or anything like that, or a glue dot or anything, and then just pull it taut across there like that. Oops. And stick that down. There you go, like that. I might put a bow on that as well later. So we'll just we'll stick that to the card front, and then it can be drying while we do some decoration. Just add some Tombow, my adhesive of choice. And just leave a small border all the way around the edge. There we go. I don't know whether I said, but this is thick Whisper White, not Whisper White, basic white. Scroll now, isn't it? There we go. So I'll leave that to dry while we do some stamping. So this stamp set is two-step stamping. And I'm always a bit dubious about two-step stamping because my eyesight's a bit dodgy, but I found it quite easy. So I'm going to show you how it works. There are some dies to match this, which are very pretty and very detailed, but I haven't used them today. I'm just going to stamp and fussy cut because not everybody will have the die set yet. But when you get the new catalogue, will be a 10% discount if you buy the stamp set and the dies together. So I'll stop waffling and get on with it. So I'm going to use one of the new in colours, which is Fresh Freesia. I'm going to team it with Gorgeous Grape. So I'll just open those up. And then I'm going to stamp the leaves with the Soft Succulent and the Evening Evergreen. So we'll open those up as well and hope I don't stick my arm in them. There we go. So first of all, there's a stamp that's more sort of filled in, and then there's one that looks more detailed. So if you stamp the more solid image first, and I always do the lighter colour first. Some people say you should do the darker one first, but I think it works better for me with the lighter colour. So here we go, Fresh Freesia. Some of my fingers already. We'll do another one as well, because that looks a bit patchy. It might just be me. There we go. Now it is a bit distinctive, so let's have a look when we've done this over the top. So this is Gorgeous Grape. I'm sorry if my head gets in the way, but you just line it up, you can see through. And just stamp over the top like that. Okay. And there's some smaller pieces for the middle. And this one I'm going to do in the Fresh Freesia. And that just fits inside in the middle there. Just line it up. It doesn't have to be perfect, because mine won't be. There you go. And then there's a smaller one still that you can stamp in the middle of that. So I'm going to do the dark one again, just to show you the contrast really. And then I've got some gems that I'm going to put in the centre of that. I'll show you those in a minute. Just clean these off. And stamping scrub. So now I'll do the leaves. So I'm going to do the light one with the Soft Succulent. Like that. And then I'm going to go over the top with the Evening Evergreen. And again, it doesn't fill in the whole leaf, as you can see. It gives you a bit of light and shade. So I'll close these up for now. So I don't put my elbow in there. I'll just get that, I'll just get a wipe and get that little bit of ink off my fingers. So these are really easy to fussy cut out. So I'll just do one. Just go as close as you can around the edge, but I always leave a little white border. And try and move the paper rather than the scissors. I'm not great at fussy cutting, but these images are quite easy. Let's just put that end off. So just keep going, take your time around the outside. There we go, that didn't take long, did it? And I'll do the leaves. Again, just go round the edge and leave a little bit of white. So this catalogue goes live to customers on the 4th of May. And you will be amazed, there are some beautiful, beautiful things inside it. And if you haven't already got a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be very happy to send you a catalogue. Just send me a message, leave me a message under this video, or send me a message to craftykarendesigns@outlook.com and I'll get back to you. There we go. So, there's the flower. Now we need a sentiment. So, I haven't thought about what I'm going to put stamp the sentiment on. I do like this oval punch. I wonder if we can get a thank you or a happy birthday in there. I bet we can. So I think I'll stamp it with the gorgeous grape so it'll show up. Shall we have a happy birthday or thank you? I'll have happy birthday. Punch that out. Oh, look at that, marvellous. It's as if it was meant to be. And then we'll have that one in the fresh freezer. So we can add that to that. Just get that out of the way and bring the card back in. So I think I'll add the sentiment with some blue to this one, this scalloped. This is the double oval punch I'm using, by the way, which I'm happy to say is carrying over to the new annual catalogue. And that can go there. Shall we put... So I haven't worked this bit out yet. Have those on there. Or the other way around. What do we think? Like that. Do we need a bow as well? Do we think? Let's have a look. I'll try and do a bow on camera, but it goes wrong. You know, I can tie these all day long when you're not watching. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, we'll go for a bow. Just chop the ends off. That with the glue dot. I'm going to find what I've done with them. Just bear with me a minute. And I've run out of Stomping Up glue dots, so don't tell. It's a bit big, so we'll roll that up a bit. And we'll add that on there. And add the bow. Now like that. And we'll get the dimensionals out. So we'll add the sentiment, a couple of big dimensionals, just about there. And then we'll add some to the back of here. We'll just add the leaves. Like that. And I think we'll have a bit of bling as well, shall we? So these are the new, what they're called, 2021-23 in colour jewels. And they're very, very pretty, very blingy, very pretty. So we'll have one in the centre of the flower, there, because we can, and then we'll have a couple of little ones on there. Straight would be good. There we go. And then stand up like that. I'm quite impressed with that. That's the first time I've made this particular card with this box pleat. I think it's really quite pretty, isn't it? I think I'll be doing that again. So I hope you like it, and I hope you leave me a comment. And if you want to pop over to my YouTube channel, I'll be uploading this on YouTube later, and subscribe, I'd be really grateful. It's Craftykarendesigns on YouTube, and all the details for this and all the measurements will be over on my blog at craftykarendesigns.blogspot.com later on. And I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe on there too, and then you'll get an email notification every time I put a new blog up. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for your patience. Bye.